Oh. Let's pause track IR there for a minute. Hello, Friedrich. Good to see you on the stream. I'm just getting things set up here. Here we go. Yeah, things will look okay. That's fine. Excellent. Excellent. Right. Okay, so we set the tail. Let's go set the nose now. Ah, it's a nice looking aircraft. Let's set the nose offset to the left. It looks okay. Like so. And while we're at it, let's make that a gimbal enabled view. Like so. And let's hit OK. Okay, so those are the two external views we have for the moment. So, welcome to the stream. For those of you who are watching this as a video later on after it's uploaded to YouTube, I'm just going to sync the time, reconnect, and hit sync. There we go. Let's bring up the FPS, getting about 28 FPS, which is pretty normal. Okay, then we're going to go on VATSIM. Hello, Roxanne. Beautiful freeware. I know. I have... Oh, one thing I was actually wanting to do based off a earlier stream is just bring my mic audio input down slightly because as far as I can tell, it was peaking. Yeah, it kind of peaks up here, so I'm going to bring that down to maybe -5 just to see what you guys think, because I was watching one of my recent streams back the other day and it sounded quite rasping in a way. Oh, what should my call sign be? Oh no, I chose Alpha. No, I chose Golf. What was it? Where is it? Brilliant. No, we're not in Cairo. That's where I was flying this morning. Yeah, so I was doing a flight from Cairo this morning, and yeah, it didn't work out. It was default scenery I was flying to, and Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo. Okay, that's where I am. Let's call myself Alpha. Sorry, Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo. Type is DC3. DC3/C-47. It's Sky Trooper. I'm more of a paratrooper actually, but I'm going to say a DC3. No, I am a C-47. Too many clients connected? Unfortunately, the server's kind of... What? Oh my goodness, I've never seen this in my life before. Okay, I'll go UK server 2 then. Apply, connect. There we go. Okay, wow. First time I've ever tried logging on VATSIM, and let's just... Oh my... Oh, I am in pain. This is painful to me. Why am I doing this? Oh, oh my goodness. Okay, let me just clarify this event. VATSIM first wings. You have been so kind to be the host of our first afternoon of encouraging pilots to join our network and press the push to talk button. During the Saturday afternoon, we will fly between Glasgow and Bristol. We have ATC from pushback until we are parked and shut down. Look, this is geared towards people who are flying Cessna 172s, people. Why? Why? Why do I have to be so negative so soon after I begin the stream? Why is there a Delta C like 717? I'm so confused right now. That makes sense, but 35 people. Nah. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Nah. Okay, guys. Nah. 35 departures, and most of them all commercial jets. A ton of Easies, Ryanairs, and Speedbirds. No. I'm gonna go over to Belfast Aldergrove or something. Where else to go? Where else to go? Where else to go? I know. There's no ATC, but LGAV is on. The problem is I'm really looking forward to flying in all of these other places in the world when VATSIM updates its audio codec so I can actually understand what people are saying. So for the time being, I'm going to try and stick to UK airspace, even though I can see there are Salzburg. There's stuff. It's Saturday evening, guys. There's stuff going on, definitely, and that's great. But right now, that is completely not. I have a feeling like everyone's like saw that the event was on and thought, oh, right. Instead of jumping in VFR aircraft. Let's jump in. Look at that. I'm just so not impressed with that. I'm sorry. Right. Enough dilly-dallying. Let's go to Belfast Aldergrove and fly from Belfast Aldergrove to Cardiff as ATC, and it's empty. It has control. Yes. Yeah, let's go Cardiff. Let's fly from Cardiff to inbound to Manchester, something like that. We'll do that. That's ridiculous. Let's just disconnect for the moment, and let's just re-fly from there. So let's go to airport. What's Cardiff? EGFF, I think is Cardiff. Yes, that's correct. Ramp GA, and there we go. Problem solved. Right, I'm back, guys. Let's have a look. I found the green cockpit in the first version better. The brown looks not like a typical DC-3 or post-World War II cockpit, in my opinion. I hope they add it in the future version. Yeah, it's VATSIM. I was kind of expecting it. Cardiff has ATC. It has an approach on refresh VATSIM. Oh, okay. I apologize. Excellent. That sounds good. Excellent. That's what we want. So what we'll do, we'll take off in the DC-3. We'll go have a fly around Wales, and we'll learn the DC-3. And then once we're happy and we feel comfortable, then we'll come back into either Cardiff or Bristol for a landing, depending. Let's just connect and lock and zoom in. No, I'm not there. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, so we can still take part in the event by landing in Bristol when we're done. There's just a ton of outbounds, which I'm not going to even get tangled up in. I'll just come in inbound to Bristol. But we'll take off from Cardiff, we'll fly around southern Wales, see if we can drop some parachuters. Well, maybe, no, we'll fly south to Exeter. I've not really covered this area very much on the stream. I've only ever flown down into Exeter maybe once. So I'm going to fly to Cornwall. I'm going to fly down in that area. Oh, excellent. Yes, well. Let's connect again. Yep, excellent. Cool. Bristol seems hectic as well. Yeah, well, the event is like between Bristol and Glasgow. Yeah, Bristol-Glasgow is the event. And it's fully staffed between the two, or should be. And like I read it the other day, and it was like an event that's like friendly to first timers who haven't been on VATSIM before. You know, come along, have some fun. All the ATC will look after you and be friendly. You know, and I'm like, brilliant. It's the kind of event that I should have joined when I first started getting into VATSIM. But then you log in, and there's a crap ton of Boeing 737s and Airbuses. I'm just like, what? Nah, ain't having that. At least not to try and depart with all of that. Okay, so let's just have a look. Okay, there's so much visually to take in. This is just brilliant. So there is a story to this. This is my first time loading up. Let's just... Oh, wow. Yeah. So let's just take a moment to visually... It's 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's just visually take this in. Okay, ADF, VORs, comms, UHF, etc. Okay, okay. One thing I'm going to ask straight away is the not kneeboard, navigation? No, scenario, vehicle, instrument panel, options, views. Where is I'm sure that the Stellar Navigation add-on works with this. Fuel control panel, monitor, clipboard, GPS monitor, panel manager. I'm going to have to figure out how to get the Stellar Navigation panel add-on that I was using in the Constellation at New Year's Day. I'm going to have to figure out how to get that to work in the DC3. I know that you can. I've seen it in the tutorial done before. So just really, really well designed, well done. Oh, is that the? No, that's not. Okay, never mind. I wondered if they'd actually model it. Okay, this looks crazy. It's such an overload of information and switches. Very. Ooh, okay, cool. Okay. Well, I'm just going to get stuck in. I'm going to see if I can actually start the beast up. Let's just have a look at our 2D panels first. Just okay. Shift 1 doesn't come up with anything. Shift 2 comes up with that. Shift 3 again comes up with something. Shift 4. No, sorry. Shift 4. Okay. That is just a ton of information. Okay. Shift 5. Oh, sweet. Check that out. Call out, stewardess on board, paratroopers. Let's get us some paratroopers, stewardesses. Let's turn on these things. Yeah, I think it's like... Alright, cold and dark. Next. Alright, okay, this is... Garmin. Get rid of that. Don't want any of that Garmin trash. Not in one of these. That's an insult. Oh my goodness, am I actually going to be able to fly this? I don't know. I'll do my best, but I've not prepared for this at all. I just... Look at the detail of the paint scratches on the metal there. That is insanely high def. That's beast. I like my nice little we can do it. Hide yoke and unhide yoke. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright. What is that? That looks like trim. All sorts of things going on here. Got the time. Okay, so there's our comm stacks and nav stacks. Let's go to... oh, that's cool. Let's just go 122.8 for the moment. Oh, that's so cool. On. Okay, yeah, that's actually working. Sweet. EGFF8 is at 132.47. 132. Is it going to work? Oh, maybe I need to turn electrics on. Yeah, okay. So it's actually registering, but I haven't turned any electric paneling or anything on. Okay, so inverter, radio master. What is that? It's just grayed out. It's got a bit of sticky tape over it. No one even knows what that is. That's brilliant. Okay, beacon, pitot heat, de-icer. We're going to need all of these today. Landing lights, radio master, on, inverter. Let's get us started, mate. I know. I know. That's what I'm going to try and do. Fuel pumps, generators, blah blah blah. Okay, just familiarizing myself. Okay, there's the engine starters, there's the primers, boost pumps. So I'm getting the DC6 engine start vibe off here. Okay, there's our mags, pull to turn them off, and then we've just got ADF stuff there. But I've got our bungee cords that hold the plane together. That's always helpful. That's a very McDonnell Douglas thing going on there. And then we've got a ton of crap over there that we don't really need to worry about. Massive, like billiard ball. Oh, the rain is just coming and going. Right, yeah, we do need to actually get this thing started. The issue is I'm pretty sure I didn't see a battery switch. Just go to oil pressure, radio altitude, RPM, blah 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 blah. Do we have like an amps? Do we have like an electric gauge here? Bum, ba, bum, ba. Oh, yep. There we do. No, that's fuel, I think. By the way, before we just run off with ourselves, I'm imagining fuel is done through the default fuel and payload. Yeah. Okay, let's give ourselves 50% fuel in all, because we don't really need that much fuel. If I do that and then go back down and have a look. Yeah, okay, so yeah, capacity is the needles in the middle. Okay. Hello, Marvin. Hello from Italy. Hello, Pilot David. Does this support shared cockpit? I'm not sure. I'm highly impressed with it so far. Let's just pause Trackhouse so I can look at chat. That was a flap indicator. Yeah. Okay. Let's get started. Yeah. Will do, Stephen. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna go. Oh, where's my mixture? Oh, there it is. Hello. Okay, that is auto rich. We need it on auto rich, which is about there-ish. Can I guess? That's auto rich. Okay. That's my propeller. That's my RPM. Actually, I think we might want to start with the RPM on min. Anyway, right. So let's put fuel pumps on. There's no cockpit click sounds. Maybe that's that's something that I need to look into. Feather, battery. I believe that is. Yeah, battery off. DC plane. Okay, right. Let's just get the engine. Yeah, let's just get them started. Oh, yeah. Let's make sure the parking brake is on to begin with. Let's turn on the booster pump actually right now. So generators. Have I forgotten anything before I try again? Inverters. Okay, landing lights. Taxi beacon. Let's turn the beacon on. Let's just see the beacon. Hello? No, I don't see the beacon. I like the window up top for stellar navigation there. Let's see if we can actually start this bad boy. Okay, I don't think I've missed anything. Just make sure that the right main, left main. We want it on left main. Autopilot master switch. Yeah, that's similar to the DC6 autopilot, it looks like. That's still fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, basically we just need to start the aircraft. So, yeah. If I hit Control E. Oh. that's not going to do anything. Start. Oh, seriously. Oh! Okay, let's just worry about that afterwards. Oh! I kind of auto start. I hit Control E. Oh, maybe they do need. Okay. Try that one more time. All right. Ha. Right, let's bring the mixture back to auto rich. We have ourselves an idling DC3, ladies and gents. Nice. Listen to them as well. Consult the engine start checklist, yeah. I know. I was just trying to do it by myself. Look how close those props come to shaving the fuselage. That's pretty sweet. Looks like I'm the only one around here. Alright, let's just reset my... Okay, and let's go back to... let's pop those over to the side. I like how whenever I go into external and then go back into internal, I don't have to bring my panels up again. Okay, so nav lights on, beacon is on, pitot heat, let's put these pitot heats on. The wing and prop de-icers should go on as well because we are... actually, we don't really need them above 10 degrees. It's 9 degrees. Heavy rain, 9 degrees. As soon as we take off, we'll need them, so might as well turn them on now, just so we don't forget them. So what we can do, rather than... Okay, I actually set my progress, cancel flight. Yeah, I didn't want to, actually. Oh. What happened there? Oh, failed. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's go bookings, new bookings, EGFF to EGGD. Yes. Enter booking manually. DC3. That's right. It's Alpha. It's Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo, like so. Charter, IFR, yeah. Book and dispatch. Let's just give it a random route like so, and then hit fly now. That will look correct now. Okay. Okay. Cabin light, red light, just so that we don't have parachuters jumping out straight away. Right. Oh my word. Okay, so they're incremental flaps, which is fine. Still idling around 1,000, which is fine. Okay, now let's go get ATIS. 132.47, 132.47. Okay. Right. So wind 220 at 12, runway 30, QNH 0995. So that's pretty low, which means bad weather, basically, which is what we're getting. Good to see my bungee cords are doing their job. This is, of course, going to have to be an IFR, so we're going to have to think about that. I'm going to say, let's say outbound to Brecon Beacon. Start there. Brecon Beacon. Add VOR. And then from Brecon Beacon, let's just kind of go for, let's go up to like Welshpool, and then, yeah, okay. Let's test out the ADF as well. So VOR, NDB, add NDB Welshpool to plan. Let's go over to Shawbury, like so, and then we'll come back down to Bristol. Doesn't have let's go Gloucester. Let's go to the Gloucester ADF or NDB, and then from Gloucester we'll come down to Bristol. Add to plan. Okay, so that gives us something to work with. Let's just pull up flight plan. IFR. It's going to be EGFF to EGGD. Forget that. It's not a heavy aircraft. It's going to be Brecon Beacon, Welshpool, SWB, GST, and EGGD. So, and then EGFF. Cruise out. Let's give ourselves 8,000 feet. Cruise speed 100 knots, not 1,000. Thank you. Flight time. Let's give us an hour and a half. Let's give ourselves an hour and 45, and let's say we have 2 hours 45. File flight plan. Okay. Hello, Oliver. Good to see you. 40 departures at Glasgow. That's ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. No. Okay, so as far as I know, we're good to go. Just put the boost pump on there as well. We don't really need boost pumps on the ground, as far as I know, but let's put the DC. Let's put the power over to the plane, and let's see about the EGDD 125.85. Okay, we're on. Excellent. Let's just make sure my microphone is up audio. Let's put ourselves up to about there. Okay, guys, here we go. By the way, you don't actually need to put aircraft ICAO codes into the flight plan window, just the waypoints. Yeah, no, I know that, Marvin. I just did for his benefit, just because I'm not going to put in SIDS or stars. You don't have to put SIDS and stars in anyway. You're usually given that independent of your flight plan by the controllers. But I sometimes I do put the just to show that I'm going from Cardiff to Brecon Beacons. I'm not using any kind of because I'm not using any kind of SID or star. Because if I didn't put the airport, oh, he'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, well that gives us extra time to just chill. So at least it's nice that even in this weather, I'm getting 29.5 roughly frames per second, and my sim, I've capped my frames per second in my sim to 30, so that's fine. And there's a I said I'll call you back. Okay, cool. And there's another default A321. Do you know how much AI aircraft I have installed? I have thousands and thousands of AI aircraft installed, so that, like, why? Look, if I go to settings, model matching, advanced, okay. In my sim objects folder, I have over 2,000 identified. In my oh, that's twice. I don't need that twice. Okay. And then in 25, 800, my ultimate traffic live, 841, and then I have some there, and then I have sim objects airplanes from, what is that? Sim objects airplanes. That's not helpful. Okay, so I have over 2,000. I have over 2,000. I don't, yeah. Let's just model matching advanced. Do I not have the IVAO MTL working for me? Oh no, there it is. 6,800 models, but only 29 identified. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. Come on, VATSIM. Why vPilot? Why have I got over almost 7,000 models there, and you can only identify 29 of them? This is my love-hate relationship with.
Now flight number 150.
Okay.
And now flight number 150, P3Dv4.
No, it was that actually. If I go settings, audio, just pop that up a little bit more. Also, what I'm going to do, just for my own benefit, is I'm going to turn down the bass on my headphones so that it doesn't sound so bad. So that is Cardiff radar. Cardiff radar, good afternoon. Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo, radio check.
Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo, Cardiff, video 85.
Lovely. Afternoon, I'm flying on VATSIM down in the Caribbean as November 101 November X-ray. Borneat, good to see you. Good to see you. Let me go see what's going on down there in the Caribbean. Oh! November, where are you? November 101, November X-ray. Okay. Can't Can't see you right now, but I'll get back to you. I should probably get in the air first, and then we can do stuff. Speedbird 2, is that a Concorde? Yes, that's a Concorde. Must be in P3D version 3, 32-bit. From my experience, MTL works with vPilot only if you have a custom model matching rule. Ah, okay, that's why, Marvin. Yeah, further south. Okay, cool. Right, I am going to call for my IFR clearance. Cardiff radar, good evening. Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo on the ground. Aircraft type DC3. Information Bravo QNH 090905. Requesting IFR clearance as filed.
Are you able to
See, he's going to ask me exactly what I didn't want to do. Cardiff approach, would prefer vectors outbound, if that's possible.
Golf Tango Kilo, Roger. Pass fine, you're clear to Bristol, it'll be the Bracken, squawk 3650.
Cleared to Bristol via my flight plan route, via Brecon Beacon, squawk 3652, Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo.
Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo, correct. Engines start approved, report ready for taxi.
Engine start approved, will report ready for taxi, Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo. Okay.
We have 327, London, 127.1.
I have to figure out how to put my squawk. That's my ADF. Oh, there we go. Let's put it on alt. No, not test. Alt. Off. 365. 3650. Okay. Just double check that that looks. I'm squawk mode Charlie. Should be fine. Yeah. Okay, so I'm on his frequency, but just before we take off and commit, London control, London center. I'll tune that up whenever I next need to. I won't set that now because I might set the wrong one. Okay. Landing lights. Let's just see what the landing lights look when they're on. Do we get? Oh, yes, we do get that visually. That's nice. Okay. Brecon Beacon before we leave. Brecon Beacon 117.45. That's 117.45, and where's our nav 1? That's nav 1. We probably won't see it because we're on the ground, so we'll wait until we get up in the air, and then we'll tune Brecon Beacon. But he's going to give us vectors outbound, so we're all good. So west of TNCM. Okay, let's just double check that before we leave. TNCM. I've flown there in the Connie, actually. Oh, Speedbird. No? Oh, no, there you are, man. Oh, okay, where are you going? Cool. Lovely scenery down there. I'm looking forward to flying more in French Polynesia. So, anyway, let's get this baby in the air before we run out of fuel. Okay, feet on the rudder pedals. Just check my rudder pedals work fine. Wow, look at those. Look at those ailerons are like as long as me. As long as like two of me. Wow. Okay. Lols. Let's just double check. Lights. Where's my this is my landing lights, nav lights, beacon, pitot heat. Where's my strobe? I didn't see my strobe. Anyway, screw that. We are now at Cardiff. That's fine. Okay. Alright. Not too long now, guys, and we'll be in the air. Okay, there we go. He might give me backtrack. Well, actually, I'm light enough I could take off from hotel. He'll probably allow me to take off from hotel. But I think I'll taxi down to Charlie, actually, just because this is the first time using this aircraft. Cardiff radar, Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo, ready for taxi.
Golf Tango will be flight runway 12, take 7 Golf, destination 995.
Taxi for runway 12 via Golf and QNH 090905 for Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo. He's cutting off every now and then. I don't know that I'm hearing everything he's saying. Okay, he's not... I read that back to him and he's not reading me back, so I assume that's what he wanted me to do. So, cool. Okay. Let's just throttle up slightly and see what this baby's all about. Oh, we're already moving. Okay. Using differential braking. By the way, before I embark on this ridiculous adventure, let me just make sure that my...
Would you prefer runway 30?
I would actually prefer 30 if that's okay by you, for Golf Tango Kilo.
Golf Tango Kilo, just flying taxi Golf and expect runway 30.
Approach, this is Delta 3576 with you at flight level 160.
3576, Cardiff radar, landing runway 27, descend, flight level 090.
27? What?
Landing to 090, Delta 3576.
Just to double confirm that taxi instructions for Golf Tango Kilo, was that across hotel and up to 30?
Golf Tango Kilo, up plus 3, taxi either holding point Golf or holding point hotel for runway 30.
Okay, taxiing for holding point hotel for Golf Tango Kilo, thanks. Okay. Alright, let's get this baby going. Okay, deep in the left toe brake. Spin this baby around. She does look beautiful. Whoa, look at my tail wheel. Look at my tail wheel flying out there. And actually turning my rudder does very little. So that's showing that my rudder input, I'll just wait for it to there we go. My rudder input's doing very little, you see? Very, very little. It's only my actual toe brakes which are providing any turning effect. And that makes sense because it looks like there we are there. And that makes sense aerodynamically because it looks like the actual The actual rudder is in between the two slipstreams of the... It's in between the slipstreams of the...
Thank you. Time now. Flight level 150. Level 150.
I've heard I'm really winning Golf Mike.
Golf Mike Alpha Sierra Yankee Harry past fuel miss.
Golf Mike Alpha Sierra Yankee will be the 220 star activation block on the 145. Crossing the half flight down to meet the zone up to meet you by a Nash sign 3 up here, baby.
Golf Sierra Yankee Roger, it'll be clearance at my holding point. And the question not approved to 48 maximum.
Thanks for the hold and we're good to start on supporting taxi at Golf Stone.
Golf Tango Kilo, you ready for departure?
A firm, Golf Tango Kilo.
Golf Tango Kilo on departure, runway heading, climb to altitude 3,000 feet.
So depart on runway heading, climb 3,000 feet, Golf Tango Kilo, and I assume cleared takeoff?
Thank you. From backtrack as required to runway 30 to takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 30 and might not need the backtrack, but thanks anyway, Golf Tango Kilo. I keep using rudder and thinking it's going to work and it's not. Gotta remember that. Oh, so my... Oh, yes! my rudder really is of no use whatsoever. It's a strange feeling.
Ground taxi 15.650, Delta 3576.
Yeah, I don't need to backtrack, I'm good.
EV44, contact London 123, that's 9.
That's so weird. It's so weird not needing rudder. It's like everything in me is saying that rudder... Okay, I should stop changing views and... Okay. Okay, my lights are already on. We're pretty much set for takeoff. Props are full, mixture's rich. Let's go. Oh, and the rudder is only now just beginning to work. Oh, that's weird. Oh, my nose is already down. Look at that. Oh my goodness! Positive rate gear up. That was cool. Oh, hear those. Hear the...
V113 Papa, Charlie Radar, climb now, flight level 150.
Okay, bring my props down to about 20, 22, 23. That should be fine. And bring my flaps up. And that's just about runway heading. And that's my airspeed down there. I'm so slow. I can put my manifold up to 40 inches just in the climb. It is actually a bit unnerving flying something you've never flown before on stream on VATSIM. Okay, 1,200 feet. Smooth climb out to 3,000 would be appreciated.
Cardiff radar, easy 1477, passing 3,500.
Easy 1.
It's a nice aircraft though. That wind, my goodness, that wind.
Okay. Then. 1477.
Cylinder head temperatures. I don't like that. Cylinder head temperatures going up. Oh, actually, 242. No, they're going down. Sorry, 241. Okay, carbs are off.
Report your passing level.
Oh crap! Now I'm IMC. Crap. It's not good. Now I'm descending, and everyone's gonna die.
133 Papa comes to London 123. That's the diner.
Who told me this was a good idea? Who told me this was a good idea?
Passing altitude.
Passing altitude is 2,700 and climbing.
Thank you. You can resume your navigation to Brecon. Climb flight level 080.
Resume on navigation direct Brecon and climb flight level 080. Thank you very much for ATC, and that's Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo. Okay, so he's given us a longer leash to be able to work the situation here. I'm gonna have to figure out how to turn on the autopilot. Lol. Thankfully, I'm participating in another event.
Then climb flight level 150. Level 150, easy 1477.
I will read chat, but not right now. Okay, rudder trim on, autopilot on, okay. Tail wheel lock, parking brake off, rudder trim. Okay, turning on the autopilot, what did that actually do for me? My goodness. Like, how is that supposed to help me? In what world is that supposed to help me? That's not, like... And my VOR is not on nav 1 either, so that's fun. Autopilot shift F4. Well, I press the A button and that turns on the autopilot. Shift F4. Oh, no. You mean shift 4, you mean that? Let's just turn to our correct heading first. Okay, coming through direct north, we want our course to be roughly 15, 16, maybe 20 actually. That's fine. That's just fine right there. Huh, okay. Right. No, not any further, thank you. Let's just... Yeah, inbound Brecon Beacon, but... Let's turn the autopilot on.
up into Cardiff Radar Ho. Time now, flight level version 150.
And now flight level 150,
Oh shoot. No, I didn't want that. Might actually just fly it manual. Might as well just fly.
Yeah, Yankee reporting. Copy your turn. Yeah, Yankee, you could really
Oh!
open the current control airspace. Yeah, Nash South. Log of 1,500 feet. VFR. Squawk 3656.
Control going by the Nash South. Yeah, moving of March 1,500 feet VFR. Squawk 3652, I believe.
Confirms squawk 3656 3656.
3656,
Easy 147.
He's gonna hand me off soon.
123.9.
Ah, this weather.
Contact London 123.9.
Let's just climb through this. Heading roughly 030. You have to use the one on shift 4. Okay. Right. Autopilot on. Oh my goodness, that was a noise. Oh, I see. Okay, so set target altitude 8,000 feet. And I'm looking on my own stream to see. Marvin is now following. Thank you very much for the follow, Marvin. Okay, so heading should be okay. What? Why is it turning? A firm direct Brecken. I'm just figuring out the autopilot here for Golf Tango Kilo. How embarrassing. I'm not hurting anyone, I'm just doing my own thing. It's just that, yeah. Actually, my throttles are now 100%. This is really ridiculous. This is really ridiculous, like, ridiculous. Oh, this is ridiculous. I should do this on like a calm summer's day. Not now. But then that's just the way we roll on this channel, isn't it? So click autopilot on, it off now. Yeah, I'm turning back to my original course. It wasn't holding my course. It was Bjorn, if you want to get in Discord, you can actually talk to me. I'm in Discord right now. Okay, so it is on now. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, now it's off. I want it to hold 303. Oh, 030, which hopefully it will. I want it to hold 8,000. Oh, I see. Oh, you click. Oh, yes, right. Excellent. Right. Cool. Sorted. Yeah. We're solid. Uh-huh. Yeah. Cool. Feet off the rudder pedals. I'm pretty sure that was it. All I have to do is just hit those buttons there. Okay. So, now with a steady 500 feet per minute climb rate up to altitude, or he gave me flight level actually, so I should set to standard barometric pressure at this point, which is actually about there, so I'm going to actually descend V speed down to, okay, yeah, and yeah, it's descending, that's cool. Let's give us 40. Yeah, I'm probably going to pass through Brecon and then he will hand me off. So we've got about 100 feet left to descend, and hopefully then it will hold 8,000 as I've turned the altitude on. Nav lock. The nav lock is on Brecon Beacon, but it's not showing up in my actual. It's not actually showing up on my nav 1 instrument. Let's just pause my track R at this point. Yeah, okay. Excellent. And then from here we want to go Welsh approach with 008. So let's turn 008. So, but then because of the crosswind, I might as well just go due north. Pretty much. Okay. Okay, so V speed is yeah, V speed is now 0, holding 8,000. Excellent. Woo! It works. Okay, so let's have a look at these other things. Chocks off, steps, auto, wipers. Avionics, COM 1, COM 2, NAV 1, Brecon Beacon 177. Flight altitude. Heading N2, V speed. Okay. Engines. Set takeoff power. Set cruise power. Oh, okay, so there's set. I just set the cruise power. Show power placard. Ah. Props. Feather or on feather. I don't want to press that button. Cowls. Open cowls and set to trail. Ah. It's probably quite cold up here at this point now. Let's just go outside. Oh. Okay, yes, those the cowls are nice and open. So at that point we can now go to yeah, 4 looks fine. I don't think we should need any more than that. Excellent.
Tango Kilo, you're leaving control the airspace in 2 miles. What's the queue request?
Just a basic service for Golf Tango Kilo.
Golf Tango Kilo is your basic service?
Yep, cool, sorted. Set pumps PB. Oh, set park brake. No, I don't want to do that. I'm in the air, so total payload. Oh no, you can. So you can set like fuel and payload from this manager rather than the default menu. That's good. I like how I'm actually gradually learning this aircraft while I'm flying it. That's generally the way things work for me. Okay, so you're actually able to set your total fuel the and your weights and balances and stuff here. Control, and then that's everything else there is good. The things in red, pilot pitot is on. Yeah. Outside air temperature OAT is 0, and that's showing the speeds and the altitude, which is good. Let's just double cross-check that to see if our current yeah, temperature is 0.22, so that is correct. Everything's going okay according to plan. Cruising about 120 knots. Let's just go zoom down there and have a look. Speed, yeah, 120, 130, somewhere in there. Okay. So let's just go back to this now that we're all kind of set. Oh wow, that crosswind component. Let's just go 350. Just cheating while using Plan G at the moment. Just as this is my first time in this segment. Oliver Davidson, how come you're not on VATSIM when the title is P3Dv4 VATSIM First Wings event? I am on VATSIM. If you look down here, you'll see I am on VATSIM. Do I not show up on VATSIM? I should show up on VATSIM. If I refresh, yeah, I'm right here. Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo DC3. I am on VATSIM. Yep. Can you hear? Can you hear the air traffic control in the audio? Right. So I wanna double check. Do I have to uncage it? Maybe there's a click spot to uncaging.
Right 200 down to
On the overlay. Oh, it says offline. Does it? Oh, yeah. That's just a setting that I set in. It's basically I accidentally set the setting in. Yeah. Progress. You see, it says offline, but if I could go back in and change that, I would. But I am online. So nice sunset though, and it's nice to see Wales actually for the first time this evening. So maybe that just isn't my nav1 then. Maybe that's not my VOR needle. Maybe that's just the ILS. And my nav1 is somewhere else. Well, that's OBS2 and OBS1. No, it should show me. That's my ADF right there. Radio magnetic indicator, it says. So
you're in my loud region now. Score 1000, you can free to London 123.9. However, he is very busy.
Oh, was that for me? Golf Alpha. He said Golf Alpha Tango. think that...
78 Charlie Bravo, report for heading Bristol 125, decimal 850. Version 125650.
Go over to the right main now. Oh, it looks like it drains from the right and the left main at the same time. Go ahead for Golf Tango Kilo.
You're leaving by Bars airspace now. You can squawk 7000, and if you wish, you can free call London 123 9er. However, he is very busy.
Squawk 7000, and I'll just listen in to London. And yeah, thank you very much for the ATC Golf Tango Kilo. I'm not used to talking.
Once you pass Lost on your way back in, you can give Bristol a musical.
Will do. Wilco, thanks for Golf Tango Kilo. Once you pass Lopser.
And then 549 defense.
Oh, Gloucester. It's this ATC, man. It's not good. Okay, he said 1239er. Let's go set that. 1239er. Like so. Yeah, this VOR radio, I'm not happy that it's not working properly. So I've got that set on the nav. Oh, duh, you idiot, because I turned it off. Now I turn it on, and yep, now I get it. Okay. Always simple. Oh. There's a Boeing, there's a Speedbird Jumbo. Okay, so my radial, my outbound radial from Brecon Beacon is going to be up to Welshpool is going to be 008. So it sets it 008. 98, like so. And now that I've hit nav, can I actually track a radial?
Okay, I've no idea when that was. Please say you call them again.
Maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to pull that in a few more. Like so. And come in on that. Okay. Now we are finally kind of in the right place, guys. I am going to... I'm going to go use the bathroom quickly. Just... Oh, look at that! That's so nice. Alright, I'm going to go use the bathroom, and I'll be back in a minute.
Passing 4,700 tower. 10216, contact Cardiff for 125.5 direct line. Over there, 10216, thank you, sir.
Flight level 150.
Right now, 1537, can you please get the ILS 64 on 838? 5837, unfortunately I don't have any information to hand, I just been here, I'm very busy. You have to push in for a visual approach now.
Roger.
Right, 5837, for that I've contact manager the tower, 1 minute for 650.
118.650 and I think it's
London VG449, review flight with a 230. E449 Unicorn 122 is now approaching close. 122, that's right, EZ449. Turning on the control liner, 8 to kilos, if you flight level 380, inbound full hill.
Okay, all stations from the control closing, unfortunately, please continue with Unicom 122.8.
Cool. Fine by me. Unicom? Oh yes, he said Squawk 7000 as well. Oh no, that's not it. Lol. Like so. Okay. Set. Right. Yeah, I've got a few announcements as well. A few things to talk about. So number one, the whole reason why I'm flying the DC-3 in the first place is that the other day I was talking on stream about my wish for an A2A DC-3, and where that would be an amazing thing to have. It's not really. I think after reflection and talking to people on the A2A forums, I don't think it's terribly realistic for A2A to do a DC-3, but at the time I was like, oh, wouldn't it be an amazing thing to have a DC-3 from A2A? And it would be, and I went on the A2A forums and posted and made a bit of a fool of myself, and yeah, I wouldn't want to say I offended anyone, but I said some things which could have been taken just my blatant ignorance of this add-on. So, and it had been too long, really, since I had tested this add-on. So I thought, well, rather than remain in ignorance, I thought I would do my next flight in the DC-3 on a live stream, just to kind of get used to it again and see what's going on. And for a freeware add-on, it seems to be exemplary. Seems to be really beautiful. They seem to have added a lot of depth to it. Let's just bring that stick back. So I didn't really see many control surfaces or controls for the autopilot system, but at least they've, what's that? Is that parking brake maybe? At least they've gone ahead and done it in the panel up here. Also, excuse me. Also, okay. Let's just make that view a gimbaled view, like so. Just makes things a bit smoother on the eyes. Okay, so and that one there, we just pull down a bit like that and hit, oh no, not that one, hit that button there. Okay. Okay, we've got the rain again, and because it's 0 degrees Celsius, or it could actually be below at this point. Yeah, oh, it's only just above, but it's 0 degrees. Yeah, I got the pitot heat and the de-icers and the wing and the prop, the pitot. Okay, so that's still good. It's possible to modify the CFG file so the rudder works better. I did actually. I went in and I looked at the text document that is with this file. When you would go to install the DC-3, it tells you in the text document you can either have a CFG config file, which is more for someone who doesn't have rudder pedals, and then a config file for people who do have like the proper rudder pedals with toe brakes. And if you do have rudder pedals and toe brakes, then use this config file and take the default config file and just name it something else. So that's what I did, and so that's what I've got. That's what I was wondering. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, just look at that. That's the fluorescent lighting that's kicked in, and that is on Oh, you have to wait for it. Oh, that's brilliant. Wait, wait. It says wait and on. Oh, that's cool. That is so cool. Oh, wow. The gauges are all green and the light is blue. This is amazing. Oh, is that like glow in the dark? I bet that's like glow in the dark. No, if it was glow in the dark, it would be on all the time. Surely. Oh, okay, right. So we're coming to the end. Let's go over to 116.8. Let's just 116.8. Like so, and then that should be what should our basic heading there be? It should be Shortbury is 6-4. So let's turn heading to about 6 for the moment. 6-1. And yes, so it does drop. It does drop a little bit in the turn. I was going to look for that to see what the autopilot does, but it's recompensating. Look, it's climbing back up to 8,000 in the turn. That's nice. The question is, does this built-in autopilot that they've made us, does this accurately simulate the inaccuracy of the DC3 autopilot? That's the question, because like that's what A28 can do very well with the B377 and the Connie, is that they simulate comparatively inaccurate autopilot systems compared to today's autopilot systems. So the question is does the DC3 react like the authentic autopilot system would have done? It's not a big deal to me. Like if it doesn't, I'm fine. It's freeware. It's beautiful and it looks really well. It looks very in depth and stuff. I don't mind. Everything is a bonus from this point onwards, really. I would like to do some DC3 flying in the outback, in Australia, and in various parts of the world, South America as well. So we're definitely going to be doing that in the future. Hello Ian, Mr. Fisher on board with you. So you found a DC3 to fly? I did, thanks. Is it possible to mod it? Yeah, it is possible, yeah. Yeah, I did. Feel free to come into the chat, onto Discord, Ian, and have a chat. And cabin lights on. I don't want to press the green light because then everyone's going to jump out. So, if I turn the cabin lights on and I go to the exterior view, does that mean that I get some... No, it doesn't really look like we get some cabin lights, but... Yeah, there's just benches. It's literally just benches. I wonder if I turn the green light on. Okay, let's just say our drop. Can we open the door and let people fall out? Cockpit lights. Oh, there's more cockpit lights there. That's going quite well. So I turned the red light on. I don't see any visible like red lights as far as if I go back up in here. Are there no red lights? I wonder if I can open the door. If I go, I don't want to like. I think it's Shift E. Oh yes, it is. Oh, that's bad. No, we don't want that one. Is it Shift E2? Yeah! That, I believe. But then how would... Surely that wouldn't be the one, because then once all the parachuters jump out, that door wouldn't be able to fold back in against the airflow. So that doesn't look as authentic as I would have thought. But anyway, Shift E2. There you go. You can close that. So they must just open that one door there and jump out. So cool. Okay, so toggle navlog VORs to and from. Alright, okay, let's press that. Okay, yes, look at that. Right, so so heading has disappeared and navlock has lit up. So that looks like we're actually flying on the radial now, inbound. So I think that's everything set up. You can see all the traffic now coming south from yeah, all of that commercial traffic. Oh, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to come inbound to Bristol at the same time as all those A320s and stuff are coming in. That's going to be crazy. Oh, well. It'll be eventful, I'm sure. Okay, fuel. So 170 pounds of fuel left, actually, on either side. Oh, no, sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, so I could go back. Yes, actually, no, that's incorrect. I could go back to the left main. And then both of them are. Oh, okay. So when you're on the left main, it drains both. But if you're on the right main, it doesn't. It drains the right. Interesting. So you might as well I might as well have just left it on the left main all the time. So, okay. So I know we're coming in close inbound. Yeah, coming close to that to Shawbury now, and the downward leg is 165. So we're gonna tune. We're gonna change to the 165 heading and see how well the autopilot will hold that radial, that outbound radial from Shawbury. Okay, so let's hit 165. Oh, and it's turning. Look at that. It's turning without me even asking it to. That's cool. I didn't even have to go from. Oh, is it going to turn in that curve? Is it going to actually go out without me? 42 knot crosswind though. That's going to be pretty rough. Yeah, it's okay. So we've crossed through the radial, but it's going to capture it. It's going to come back and capture it. Sweet. That is a very solid little autopilot. The fact that it may not be as authentic as the old DC3 autopilots doesn't bother me too much, to be fair. Because the old DC3 autopilot, it wouldn't have been very, I don't know. What's that? Windscreen wiper. Oh. Ah. Good to know. There's some lights down there. Let's go see what they look like. There's some lights. That's cool. So yeah, the DC3. Yep, there we go. There we go. It's capturing it. Oh, a little aggressively there. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. Oh, I am impressed. I am impressed. Yeah. I like this. Anyway, you will have an opportunity to assert your dominance on the approach. Yeah, that's right, Marvin. Auto intercept for the win. I know, I'm so happy. So happy. Yeah. So, this is me kind of apologizing for dissing this freeware add-on, guys. This is... yeah. I was wrong, definitely. I'll definitely have to fly this more. And I mean, look, it really does, the texturing does look good. And the lighting is bang on. So, a few announcements, guys. There was a scenery developer recently who approached me and said, would you like to test some scenery that I'm making, or I have made? And I was like, yeah, sure, sounds good. And they have an entire region of Slovenia. Let's see, it's Illumin simulation. Here we go. So these guys have an entire region all modeled, and they have numerous VFR airfields as well within this scenery that you can get. And he approached me and said, you know, would you like to test this out on a live stream? And yeah, so I said, yeah, sure. And so he kind of donated me a copy of this, and I'm in the middle of tweaking it so that it works properly. Like, you know, I've not got the terrain elevations correct because of the whole FTX vector thing and the FTX configurator, etc. So once I've got that done, I mean, look at that. Look, that looks beautiful. I definitely will have to fly the DC-3 in here. So quite soon I'm going to do a Slovakian live stream, and I'll probably have the scenery developer actually on Discord with me, and we can chat about it. And I've always actually wanted to talk to a scenery developer and ask them questions about, you know, how you develop sceneries and how difficult is it and stuff, because I'd quite be interested in developing scenery if I was able to. That'd be pretty fun. So I'm so glad that this DC-3 like actually properly look at that, solid as a rock. That's brilliant. Solid as a rock. Much more reliable than the Constellation in terms of like autopilot. Well, it depends what autopilot you're using. Again, that's the whole love affair with the Constellation, is that you're flying an aircraft with an autopilot that is realistically unrealistic, or realistically inaccurate compared to today's versions of accuracy. There's another DC-3 online in Amsterdam. Cool. Oh, okay. Oh, is that someone I've actually got? Let's just go see Amsterdam. There are a few Amsterdam guys who fly DC-3s. Let's go over to VATSIM. It's Dash 8 Delta. I don't see the maybe is it IVAO? Could be IVAO. No, I'm not seeing it at the moment. But yeah, I'm sure it's there. Look at that huge rain band that's passing across. By the time we get back, look, Cardiff is in the green. By the time we get back to Bristol, it should be okay. Let's go to VATSIM. Just have a look at the ton of inbound traffic here. Where's me? Where's me? What? Oh, that's laggy. That's really lagged. Look how crazy lag that is. The difference in the refresh rate there is... Oh, okay. Well, no, that's not too bad, actually. It's not too unrealistic. So, yeah. Sweet. Yes, so, announcements. Yes, so I'm going to be doing a Slovakian live stream in the near future, and I'm going to do like an interview. I'd love to do an interview with the scenery developer. That would be great, and just create some content for his scenery, because it looks really nice stuff. And I've never heard of Slovakian scenery before. I've never heard of this developer. I don't think it's popped up on any of my, radars in the simming community. So I'm looking forward to do that. Also, I'm trying to save up for a new graphics card, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner. Feel free to drop me a little something if you're able to. That just helps out the stream. That helps the stream in the future, really, because I'm starting this whole computer setup I have is beginning to show its age. It's not there yet, but it's definitely, I'm definitely ready to make the next step up in terms of graphics card. As you can see at the moment, like my frames per second is 13 FPS, and it's not like I'm flying PMDG or FS Labs or anything, and that's just a piece of freeware with a few clouds. So yeah, and usually most of the time if I go to my task manager, you see performance. Oh, actually no. You can see my P3D is only using about 30% of my CPU, but my GPU is up to like 94. So you can see that the GPU is really something that needs to be upgraded. So if you're able to pop me a wee summit. I hate asking for things, but it gets to the point sometimes when I don't have enough money to really do too much these days. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I always feel awkward asking, so anyway, let's continue. Let's see. There's another DC through. Okay. Any plans on doing something crazy like another long haul in a Connie? Yes, Ian. I definitely would be up for that. Definitely. Maybe not the Connie. The long hauls in the Connie to me have now become a bit of a because I've done all the way from London to Sydney, as you well know, and then the other night on New Year's night when I did excuse me, it's almost a month ago now, when I did the transatlantic flight, that was really fun, and I'm looking forward to learning more stellar navigation, but at the same time I would like to do it in a different aircraft. I'm really waiting for the 377 to come back out for V4. As we all know, the DC-3 isn't really a transatlantic aircraft, so I wouldn't do that. The DC-6 kind of is a transatlantic aircraft, except that the PMDG DC-6 hasn't been modeled with the extended fuel range, so kind of halfway across the Atlantic you'd have to spam a little bit more fuel into the fuel tanks to simulate the DC-6 that was a transatlantic aircraft with the extended fuel tanks. At least that's as far as I understand it with the DC-6 so far. There was a little bit of talk like bringing in an update for the PMDG DC-6, but I've not heard anything more on that subject, so I would definitely like to try the DC-6 transatlantic. I've done it once before, and again that was where I had to spam more fuel into the fuel tanks. So why am I so tired at 5 in the afternoon? This is ridiculous. Oh. So after this flight I might go and do some IL-2 Great Battle Series flying with some folks on Discord. If anyone wants to hang out and do that later in the evening, I've got some dishes to wash, I've got some clothes to iron. Yeah, it's amazing, it's already 5 PM. I've been online for 2 hours, I think. Anyway, look at that, that's really impressive. That holds very well. So inbound to Gloucester. Excuse me. No, I don't really want to. Status and control. That's pretty sweet. Outside air temperature still 0. Altitude still holding okay. It's all very good. Let's see. What is that? Hydraulic pressure is good. Handbrake is off. Hydraulic hand pump off. Sorry. Tail is free. Parking brake is 0, or brakes is 0. Gear lever is up. Up, left and right. You could bring the gear up and down individually? What? I'm so going to try that. Well, maybe I shouldn't. Especially with Bristol having so many inbounds, I probably shouldn't try and screw around too much on final. It's not generally taken too well. Okay, so I'm over here, going 130 knots, and oh my goodness, that's how many inbounds Bristol has. Oh, it hurts. It just hurts to see. Oh. There's ATC on everywhere. All of England is covered. Yeah, definitely I'll have to do some South American. Definitely have to do some South American DC3. Very Indiana Jones-esque. Have to do it through the Amazon jungle. Yeah. Do some DC3 through the Amazon jungle. Drug smuggling. Let's do some Amazon jungle drug smuggling in the DC3. How about that? Maybe that's a bit... maybe that's not the most PC thing to do on stream, but, you know, still. Yeah, 10 frames per second at the moment. Oh, down to 9 frames per second. Down to 9 frames. Actually, on the external, it's not as bad. I still have my my landing lights on, just because I was down lower, but I could turn them off now. There we go. Let's turn the green light off now. So yeah, let's just say that we did do a parachute drop up towards Shawbury, and then we're coming back down. Let's see. A couple of weeks ago I managed to get right in the middle of a Dubai fly-in, so 50 plus arrivals and all that. It was fun. Yeah, it can be fun. It can be fun, Marvin. I just feel like I would rather deal with heavy VATSIM traffic once the audio codec is upgraded, so everyone knows what everyone else is saying, and once I have like a good frames per second. It's no fun trying to do everything with a low frame rate. It is quite tricky, and it's just not pleasant, you know. So, but yeah, I could definitely see myself do more heavy VATSIM traffic ops in the future. So yeah, sorry it's a bit boring at the moment. I mean, it's just flying through clouds. But the event was supposed to be like a fun event for people who are new to VATSIM, like, so that didn't really work. Everyone's in 777, 73s and Airbuses. He said when I get to Gloucester I could contact Bristol. So, ooh, we've got two approaches. Oh, that's 199.998. James Ewan. That's not 199.998 is not a realistic frequency, so we know that it's 125.65. And in prep for that, let's just go down. I've not really ever used COM2. I've usually done almost all of my flying on COM1, but I think if I go over to this, where did it go? And what is that? Oh, it's unclickable. Okay. If I go over to this panel here, if I go COM1, that's COM1, interphone, TCAN, HF. I think, oh, that's unclickable. Okay. COM2 audio. If I turn on the COM2 audio and then go down, turn it on and put Bristol. Hello? Oh, that's unclickable. Okay. COM2 is unclickable. I'm sure it's not unclickable though in, yeah. Up in the 2D panel it's not unclickable. So if I put the 125.65 COM2 oh. How do I tune that though? How do I tune that in the 2D panel if that's not clickable? Understanding ATC is a bit of an art or a skill. It truly is, yeah. I think once you get experience with ATC, you tend to begin to, you can expect when they're going to talk to you. So you'll be listening out. There'll be certain times when you're listening out for the ATC call for you, much more than you are in other times, because there are other times when you don't expect ATC to call you because they shouldn't need to. But then there are other times you have the experience that, okay, ATC is probably going to call me when I reach this VOR because he's going to hand me off to Unicom or something. So you just kind of subconsciously, and that's part of it as well. So I don't really know how you actually tune that. Oh, you tune the standby. Okay, you tune the standby. Duh. I should have known that. Okay, so we have full ATC on at Bristol, so that's going to be 125.65, like I said. COM2's 125.65. There we go. Okay. So we're now listening to COM2, and we're on COM2. You can see that in Plan G, or in vPilot. and then we can go over to the tower. Is going to be 133.85. So let's put that in standby COM2, and then in COM1. In standby COM1, let's put ground. 12192. Okay, so basically we've got radar and tower on COM2 and ground on COM1. So when we're ready for ground, we just go back to COM1 audio, COM2 audio. So we just go back to COM1. So we'll test that out on approach. Hopefully our localizer and glide slope track properly. Yeah, I would probably hit that approach. I would arm the approach in the autopilot there as well. This must be like the default autopilot thing. I could also probably retrofit the Garmin GTN 750 into here as a 2D panel, not 3D, obviously, but that would probably be pretty fun as well. If we wanted to simulate a DC3 that had, let's just turn everything off and let's just enjoy. Wow, enjoy the nighttime.
American 144, turn right in 180 degrees.
Let's grab us.
Bravo, turn right in 16, correction 150 degrees.
Oh!
Pilot, with it, restore now, hello, descend now, flight level 80.
That didn't sound good. We had a slight disconnection and then a reconnection there. Maybe, I don't think that was a button that I was pressing or something. Maybe that was the internet. I don't know.
DC47 Bravo, turn right heading 180 degrees.
At least I can hear him properly.
Confirm descending on the glide path.
Alright, that's my thumbnail. Frames are a pain, but understanding, yeah. Correct, and not only expect the call itself, but the contents as well, yeah. When I'm flying together with one of my friends, he sometimes asks me to translate calls for him. Yeah, it can be very difficult in this current VATSIM setup. Everyone's yearning for this new audio codec update that they said was weeks away back in September. But anyway. Oh, I am close to Gloucester at this point. That was quick.
P3Dv4, and it appears I've completed next week. I missed it.
DC449 Roger, range frequency and turn right heading, correction, behind heading 180.
Left to 180, easy 449.
Bravo, turn right heading 285 and report localizer established runway 27.
Hello, just me. Good to see you. Good to see you. With a 44... What's American Airlines Boeing 737-8 doing? Oh, VATSIM. Okay, so coming inbound, and we basically are going to have to go back to heading hold because we don't have...
ILS approach runway 27 at Bristol.
Let's just grab that ILS freak 27. That's ILS 27, and that is 110.15. 110.15. And that is the loc is 270 degrees. That's important.
Left to 080 degrees, easy 449.
Okay.
American 144, contact Bristol Tower on frequency 133.850, out of the way.
217.
DC47 Bravo established, descend on the glide path.
Go back to heading hold. Okay, 217, I'm going to go 225, or 225, 217, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 223 on the heading because of the crosswind component. I know that's going to be, it's a 44 knot crosswind component, so. What is this game called? It's called, excuse me. It's called Lockheed Martin. It's a game by Lockheed Martin. It's more of a simulator than a game per se, but it's called Prepared 3D version 4. It's a flight simulator called Prepared 3D version 4 by Lockheed Martin. Okay, so we're inbound 223, heading 223 from Gloucester. I really should probably call him sooner rather than later, so.
Within 3 feet of the turn left heading 090 degrees, within 3 feet of the turn left heading 090 to reduce speed 220 knots or less.
Reduce speed 220 left heading 090.
EV47 Bravo, contact. Sorry for cutting off there. By EV47 Bravo, contact Bristol Tower 133.850. Bye.
Contact Bristol Tower 133.850. Bye.
Bristol Radar, good evening. Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo with you inbound from Gloucester, altitude 8,000 feet.
Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo, Bristol Radar, Roger, Squawk 36, correction, Squawk 5062.
Was that 5666 on the squawk?
5062, please, 5062.
Squawk 5062 for Golf Tango Kilo, thanks.
EV449 and turn left heading 360 degrees.
Okay.
360 degrees, easy 449.
5062.
To descend to altitude of 4,000 feet, QNH 993 hectopascals.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 993.
Oh, that's working very well, actually. Okay, let's set up the ILS now, actually.
993.
Okay, nav 1. Yes.
EV449 and turn left heading 300 degrees and establish localizer runway 27.
Left to 300 degrees, runway 27, EV449 after.
7 Air 4 window to reduce speed to 220 knots or less, descend now flight level 80.
220 knots or less, and follow late 7 Air 4 window.
And continue the left up heading 240 degrees, and once you're established on the localizer for runway 27, descend on the right path.
There we go. That's 110.15 set, and the localizer is 270 for the ILS.
Golf Alpha Foxtrot, thank you. Identify there's a traffic service, Bristol QNH 1, correction, Bristol QNH 993 hectopascals.
QNH 993 hectopascals, Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo.
And Golf Kilo, just confirm flight today, correct?
That got that last transmission cut out, but requesting full stop landing for Golf Tango Kilo.
Golf Tango Kilo, just confirm with IFR today, IFR?
AFIRM IFR, but would request vectors inbound. Is that possible right now?
Golf Tango Kilo, yeah, that's absolutely fine. The expect vectors for the ILS are both for runway 27 at Bristol.
We'll expect vectors for 27 ILS Golf Tango Kilo. Thank you very much. Okay. How do can I accurately set my QNH?
Right heading 095 and descend to altitude to 4,000 feet on the QNH 993 hectopascals, range 2.
ADF. How can I set my QNH from up here? Because the gauge down there is really not. Oh no, I.
3 to Victor, turn left heading 300 degrees, 300 degrees, and once localizer, descend the required path.
How do I set control, battery, carb, RPM, pitot, suction, pitch?
VT449, thanks for your help. Contact Bristol Tower now, 133.85, bye-bye.
I don't want to do it in an altimeter. I want to do it in QNH. And I don't have the conversion. How do I find this out? So many things to learn so quickly. Doors, chocks, wipers, time, ETA, BTR. What is BTR? Battery. Oh, checklists, cool.
7 therefore, and Delta turn left heading 360 degrees.
QNH for Bristol 0993. Air traffic control window. No, no, don't want that. GPS, no, map. Oh, shoot! No! Cancel that. Cancel that crap. Did not want that.
Therefore, one goes looking left turning 290 degrees, and flight there should need be.
Oh, if I land tonight, it'll be a miracle. I'll just have to press B to auto. Yeah, I'll just have to press B. Whatever.
Alpha Foxtrot and the Kilo clear to enter controlled airspace on track Bristol, maintain flight level 80.
Clear to enter and maintain flight level 80 for Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo. Thanks. Oh, so hot on Freak. And then something goes wrong. 993 is 29.32. Thank you very much, Marvin. Although what I will probably do is just hit the B button and it selects. It automatically selects.
Final approach speed and contact the tower on frequency 133.850. Final approach speed.
Oh, there is my ILS, my localizer. Even though I'm still quite far away, but whatever. +1 outside air temperature. Excellent. This is a sweet ride. This is a really sweet ride.
Bristol and LA, switch Cardiff radar please on frequency 125.850. 125.850. 110, no problem. Break 7 Air 4 Delta, descend on the right path and there is no ATC.
All these little buttons. Speed limits placard. Trim. Takeoff preset. This is really cool. I'm gonna look forward to flying this a lot more online. Once you learn all the little bits and bobs.
Entering controlled airspace, radar control, fly heading 180 degrees.
180 degrees for Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo.
7 Air 4 and Delta, contact to tower on 133.850.
180 set. Look at that audacious bank. Oh, DC3 for the win. Look at that. Look at that. Very, very confident autopilot adjustment there. Yeah, but with the wind, with the wind, I'm just gonna like drift. So much drift. I'm really glad I've gotten this far. Look at all that traffic behind me. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. He might have to keep me out. He might have to like just keep me off to one side, because I will not be fast on the glide slope. Oh, this is gonna be ridiculous. It serves everyone else right, flying faster aircraft. This was supposed to be for beginners.
Heading 170 degrees and reduce now to 250 knots on left.
170 degrees, return to 250 knots.
I'm really glad I decided to fly this aircraft this evening. It's really nice. Really refreshing to fly this. And you have so many potential buttons to press, and you can make an emergency escape. Look at that. I mean, not every aircraft can do that. Just
Golf Tango Kilo, turn right at 230 degrees.
he said Golf Tango Juliet. Is there a Golf Tango Juliet there?
Golf Tango Kilo, turn right heading 230 degrees.
230 degrees, Golf Tango Kilo.
Visible radar with easy 449, that's from the go around.
You see? You see, yeah. Look at that drift. Look at that drift. He saw that and he was like, nah, man, 230, please. Still going 100. Going 100 knot ground speed, that's not good.
132 Victor, restaurant hello again, vectoring for the ILS approach, runway 27, turn right heading 080 degrees and stop climb altitude 5,000 feet.
Easy 449. I don't know, someone.
Ryanair 247, reduce speed at 200 knots or less and turn left in 080 degrees.
Hopefully he can give me descent at some point.
Ryanair descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Is that to me? No. That was for Easy 449er. This is fun. I don't do this every day of the week. Okay, so
Speedbird 573 still radar.
we have a tank issue here. Let's go left auxiliary. No, I want to go on the left there. I want to drain.
573, switch to frequency 125.850, please. 125.850.
No.
Easy 449, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Is he going to give me descent anytime soon?
180 degrees, easy 449.
Ryanair 247, turn left heading 060 degrees and descend.
Well, I suppose it's not too bad, it's just... here I am sitting in a 738 at Amsterdam waiting agreed. Should have escorted you in a Bonanza. Yeah.
Ryanair 447, turn left heading 060 degrees and descend to altitude 4,000.
Looks like he's talking other aircraft around the south side of the air. Built two of one. Is he? Oh, I suppose he is. He's got one going around the south side, yeah.
Turn left heading 060, descend to 4,000. Wrong entry 4,000.
He's wondering how he's going to fit me in.
Easy 449.
Because I am considerably slower than anything else he's got going on tonight.
27, descend on the bypass.
But it's their problem, not mine.
At 240 degrees, once established...
Ah, that cockpit lighting though. Lush. Beautiful. Could have better frames per second, but whatever. Yeah, he's going to give me a vector to the left at some point soon. I'm wondering if he's going to bring me around the back and descend me around the back and then in, rather than bringing me too close to the airfield. He might, yeah, I think he'd give me another, yeah.
Rhino 247, turn left, heading 030 degrees.
Up here, towards Bath. And then he's going to bring the easy in. Got a BMA, what is that? That's an A320. It's 5,000 feet, that's fine, I'm still up at 8.
230 degrees, thanks for the info, ED449.
No problem. And 3G Victor, turn right, heading 110 degrees.
110, he's bringing him down here, across Kingswood.
Rhino, without descent, turn left, heading 360 degrees.
He's got to be giving me something soon here.
Turn left,
I'm still up at 8,000.
right now, 247.
EC449, thank you very much. Come to the tower again now, 133.85.
Ah, he's going to have to give me something soon.
3.5, ED449, thank you very much.
Rhino 247, turn left, heading 300 degrees.
He's up at 25,000.
Localizer established, runway 27.
And he's down at 5,600. 2,000 feet below me.
Rhino 247.
That's the airfield. I can see the ILS. See the runway just there through the clouds. He's going to have to turn me left soon.
Golf 10 kilo, turn left heading 090 degrees and descend now to altitude 6,000 feet on QNH 993.
Turn left 090, descend 6,000 feet on QNH 993 for Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo. Alright, it's heading 090. Oh yes, that's right the way around to the east. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Oh. And then down to 6,000 feet.
Woodland, Victor, report your speed. Victor, Roger, reduce speed to 180 knots and turn right heading 240 degrees.
Reduce speed 180 knots and right and 240 degrees.
Okay, 2020.
Descend down to altitude 4,000 feet and once localized, established descend on the glide path.
Okay, going 20 manifold, 20 RPM. Oh, this autopilot though is slick. That is a slick autopilot system. I at this point I don't feel uncomfortable flying this into London Heathrow. This really is a slick autopilot. Let's go down 1,000 feet per minute.
Rhino 1 Tango Bravo, turn left heading 0, pressure 100 degrees.
Left 100, right.
Rhino 247, reduce now to your final approach speed, please.
This is good. I like this.
Contact Bristol Tower 133.850. Bye.
Okay, coming down to 200 feet to 6,000.
Golf Tango Kilo, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, and what is your current maximum able airspeed?
Ooh. Down to 5,000 feet, and I could hold 160 knots for Golf Tango Foxtrot.
Golf Tango Kilo, no, maintain speed 160 knots then, and turn right heading 180 degrees.
Turn right heading 180 and maintain 160 knots for Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo. 180. Oh no! Oh yes, I said 5,000. Okay. Whew! I thought I'd just blown through my altitude. Okay. I said I could maintain 160, but
Golf Tango Kilo, turn right now 240 degrees and establish low pressure. Once localizer established, runway 27, descend on the right path.
turn right 240 degrees and once established, descend with the glide. Golf Tango Kilo.
And Golf Tango Kilo, descend to altitude 4,000 feet and then further. My apologies now.
Descend 4,000 feet, no worries. Golf Tango Kilo.
Ryanair 1 Tango Bravo, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, 993 hectopascals, range 25 miles to touchdown.
Descend to flight level 040, or sorry, 4,000.
Ryanair 1 Tango Bravo, reduce speed to 200 knots or less.
Oh, I can see my SP's up to about 155. Oh.
Midland 3 to maintain speed 160 knots or greater. Correction, maintain speed 160 knots until 4 GME.
Oh, this is gonna be crazy.
Midland, thanks very much. Contact the tower again on 133.850 by the way.
Ooh. 500 feet to go, and I'm descending. I'm actually overspeeding now at this point. Let's just pull back on that. Let's try to keep 160 for the man. He's doing a good job. It must be based on a modern version. It's not like the Sperry. No, nowhere near the Sperry. It works just like the default autopilot, just with different interface. Yeah, basically. Okay.
Ryanair 1 Tango Bravo, turn right heading 240 degrees, and once localizer established, runway 27, descend on the right path, reduce now to your final approach speed.
Right 240.
Okay, arm approach. And there's the localizer. Bam! We are on. And once localizer established, descend with the glide. Oh, a little bit too slow. Speed up again. Come on, descend with the glide. Yes, there we go, descending with the glide. Look at that. There's my negative feet per minute coming in. Please hold, please hold. Don't blow this for me now, you've been so good to me. It's that crosswind, that 36 knot crosswind. Oh! I'm screaming down the glide here. Oh, where are those cowl flaps? Let's open up those cowl flaps here. Where were those cowl flaps? It was like 8. It was like, where were the cowl flaps? Come on. Cylinder head temperatures, throttles, PBH, IBS, tail, park, left. Where were the throttles? No, where were the cowl flaps? Oh no, they're up here. Okay, that's go 8. Full cowl flaps there. Let's get the landing lights on. We are most definitely nose down trim here. Yeah, look at that. Locked and loaded. And we're a little bit fast, but he won't mind. He won't mind if we're a little bit fast.
Descend flight level 80 and reduce speed to 220 knots or less.
I bet you he won't be worried that we're a little bit fast. It's a cloud. I'm amazed I got this far. Oh. Ground speed's 152. That's
Rhino 7527 Bristol Road, good evening. Contact Cardiff radar on 125.850. 125.850.
there's the runway.
Golf Tango Kilo, contact Bristol Tower now on 133.850.
133.850 for Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo. Thanks very much.
No problem.
Bristol Tower. Bristol Tower, good evening. Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo, fully established 27.
Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo, number 27 Crystal Land, systems 230 degrees 12
Clear to land, runway 27, Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo, thanks. Okay, boys. Okay, boys. Oh, that's close. Autopilot off. Props full. Back with the throttle. We need to get our gear down. Oh, we don't even have our gear down. We came down so fast. Okay, gear coming down. This might be a flaps up landing. We have so much speed. Woo! It's what you came to watch this live stream for now, wasn't it? Oh. Oh, look at that speed. Look at that speed we're bleeding. Ha! That speed we're bleeding though. Please touchdown. Yes, touchdown. Don't float. Stop floating.
Approach speed is 135. Currently 140.
Stall speed is so low. Lol. Right, well that's something I gotta have to get used to. Is actually landing the beast. Okay, yeah, he's basically get off my runway, you piece of steel. 27 vacated, Golf Foxtrot Tango. What? Over to ground for Golf Tango Kilo, thanks. Okay. Com1 on, it should be on. Oh.
And actually, when I come to that, I'm on a position to traffic stuff on some. There's no idea of just anything to do.
Bristol Ground, Golf. Bristol Ground, Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango Kilo vacated the active via Bravo 1, requesting taxi to GA parking.
Tango Kilo, good evening, welcome to Bristol, taxi via Golf, I'll call you back.
Okay. What did he say? I think he said call me. Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, the FPS. I'm just going to taxi to a random place. Was that 2-9er via Golf for Golf Tango Kilo?
Bristol Ground, Ryanair, 1 Kilo Bravo, holding point Foxtrot, X-ray.
I don't see a 3-9er.
M2A via Golf, Ryanair, 1 Kilo Bravo.
Via Golf. That's in the maintenance area somewhere. Oh! Goodness sake. Okay, okay, I'm just gonna disconnect. Disconnect. I'm gonna call it there. Whew. Wrong charts. I was looking at the Cardiff charts. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's brilliant. I was looking at the wrong. Thank you for that. I thought for a split second I'd changed those charts over properly, but it looks like I didn't. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on some lights here, people. Time preview. And I'm also going to see if I can just improve the frame rate by deleting my weather. Oh no, it's still that. It's that. I think it's the FPS bug that's stuck at 10 frames per second. Ah, well. Never mind. Let's just EGGD. Oh. Oh. Just used the wrong charts. Brilliant. Anyway, that was fantastic. That was really fun IFR experience. This FPS is nailing me. It's ridiculous. 6 to 11 FPS. It's this FPS bug that's happening. Anyway, I'm just gonna pull up and park. It's been... Hello, Oliver. Good to see you again. I'm just gonna pull up and park, and then I'm gonna debrief. And that was an excellent stream. I'm definitely gonna be using this DC3 again. Definitely going to be using this on some long haul ops and stuff. Oh, hey UK Jim, you finally made it. Good to see you. I'm sad because I've just finished the flight. I've literally just finished the flight. Okay, so I'm gonna go. There we go. Okay. Debrief here, people. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Let's just see how many bounces I actually made there. Progress. Complete flight. And go to the... I bounced twice before my final touchdown. So my initial touchdown was negative 76. Excuse me, at 85 knots was negative 76 feet per minute, which is fine, which is great. You know, that's, I'd say, for the first time flying the DC3, that was fine. Next one, next one is 110, and then the last one is 148. Oh, brilliant, brilliant! But a fantastic, all-round, great little flight around Wales, from Cardiff all the way up, and then back down into Bristol, with full ATC on at Bristol at the end. There's my, yeah. So if you look on the photo, actually, let's go to the photo. Excuse me. Let's have a look at this photo. Yeah, so they've got that side door open, but that bigger door at the back that we opened, they didn't have that open. So they just have that side door. So if we go to the aircraft, so still the frames are bugged at 10 FPS. Look at that. It's holding it at 10 FPS. And if we go to my graphics card and my processor now, bam, graphics card, 95 to 100% usage. CPU, like P3D is using 10 to 12% of the CPU and almost like hogging the GPU. There's some weird bottleneck bug that is holding, is every now and then it kicks in and my FPS all of a sudden goes down to like 10 FPS. Anyway, so if I go Shift E, okay, yeah, so the parachuters or the paratroopers, there's like an inset door with handles on it. You see that? That inset door just there is what I believe that opening is, because you can just about see there's like a bigger line around the outline of the door, which is the frame of the bigger. So that must have been like a door. That must have been a door that like popped inwards and slid sideways so that it wouldn't obstruct, it wouldn't get caught in the airflow. So that probably came inwards actually, or opened inwards, and then they just jumped straight out. And of course they wouldn't have had the step, but yeah, and they would have all just come straight out. So this is the parachuter version. If I go Shift E2, that should open the back end as well. There we go. So there's like the cargo. Next time I'll fly the cargo version or the passenger version. But that was fun. That was fun, guys. Like, how did you guys enjoy that? I enjoyed that. I just wish my FPS would be a bit better, but there we are. That's good. Nice little flight. If I zoom in there. That was my departure and arrival. So if I go to my fleet, I go down to my I get FPS drop when I capture display in OBS, but I use game capture instead. It goes away. So I find very little, if any, FPS drop with OBS. Well, actually, yeah, maybe 1 or 2 on average FPS drop with OBS, but that's not the issue here that we're seeing. We're seeing an issue where the FPS is holding at 10 to 11 FPS, dipping down to 7 FPS with no reason whatsoever. I've turned all the clouds off. I've turned the daylight on. And when I started the stream, if you go back, you see when I started the stream, I was taking off in the rain, and we were seeing, 15 to 20, sometimes up to 29 FPS. I've locked the sim at 30 FPS, so I won't ever see anything above 30 FPS. But I've had times tonight where it's see, it just jumped up to 26. I've had times when it's been 26 to 29.5 FPS for extended periods of time with cloud cover and everything and rain. But now it's just sometimes I get rid of it if I spam the view from external to external and it reloads somehow, like refresh. I think it's something to do with texture loading or something. I just 24. See it. If I go interior